And so I assume. Hold on, I'm checking the vent. Hey there, and welcome back to Tales of the Bunnyman, where we're going to be pretty much continuing to episode 5, which I assume is the last episode now. Quite a dark, turn this game has taken. Well, I mean, I guess it's been dark the whole way through. And now, our final episode, introducing our final character, and I assume after this, we're going to see what happens to Cassidy. So, I'm waiting to see that. Follow me. Oh, and you have literally a purple hat. I'm telling you. They're hinting to it. Okay. Fredbear. So... Ooh, this is... Wait, let me see. Okay, so... Fredbear is the only one that has... blood smudges on it and fingerprints. And so he decided to try out all sorts of things with his friends. It was really fun. Knock knock. And it seems like he'll knock on the door a lot like Bonnie and Chica. There are cases where he's gonna also try to... Oh, actually, I get it now. He decided to try all sorts of things with his friends. So he's pretty much going to do everything that the other animatronics do. So he'll pretty much be at the breaker, at the music box, knocking on your door. I think, again, so it seems like in terms of cameras, we don't have to really look around too much. We have to be careful of Foxy, and we have to be careful of this part. This little, room here. Also, yeah. Oh, and I broke it. Darn it. Alright, there's Fredbear. There's Freddy, Bonnie, Chica. I think that was... Wait, no, there's Fredbear. What the hell? I thought it was going to be this one. But, not just that, but the green... Oh, green eyes. The green eyes are a bad sign. One way or the other. Yep, I knew it. Freddy, hey there. I'm gonna have to ask you to step away, please. Thank you. Weird start, but we're back to normal. Fredbear hasn't really moved, which is fine. Foxy is going to start moving soon. Alright, we gotta look for... There we go. Oh, no you don't. Oh, and the way it just stares at us. No thanks. Yep, gotta stop that immediately. Let's take a look. Here's Chica. I don't think we'll find Fredbear Okay, so yeah, that was just a sound cue saying Fredbear's there. Disable that. Go back to the door. Let's check. Chica's here. Oh, there's Fredbear. And there's someone else at the door. Bonnie. Close the door again. Not a lot of activity from Fredbear so far. It's kind of mixed all around, so that's good for us. It's 4 a.m. Fredbear is here in the West Hall. Nothing with regards to music box. Foxy is chilling. Oh, wait a minute. Fredbear moved. There we go. Arcade. Play the music. Play the music. They're attacking the... They're in the breaker. Oh, Balloon Boy. I almost forgot about you. Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask you to get the hell out of here. Really thought it would have been someone else for a second, but never mind. Okay, Foxy is still on the prowl. Fredbear's chilling by the arcade. And Bonnie decided to join. Anything else in night 5 before we move on? Just some slight movement. Let's open the door. Almost there. Almost there. Alright. Let's check cameras again. Was that? Jesus, I don't know what happened there, but okay. Oh, that just scared me a little bit. 6 a.m. Best to go home and rest. Tomorrow is another day? I don't know about that. Don't think there is another tomorrow. Day 5, October 31st. Halloween. And yep, Cassidy. Alright, no one has told me jack shit about Gabe for weeks, and it's only now I can find out what happened. I hope Dad isn't here. I have to find out what happened to my friends. Well, it's gonna be tragic, to say the least. Andrew. And then I heard Amy and Mary Jo kiss behind Tucker's old van. Ew, says Mike Brooks. Amy and Mary Jo? Jake says, I don't see the problem. Anyways. Cassie says, hey Monroe. Long time no see from Jake. Mike Brooks, your last name is Monroe. Shut up, says Andrew. Cassidy, keep drawing books. Keep drawing, Brooks, and shut it. Let's go start bit by bit. Where's my dad? That old man? Haven't seen that guy in months. Didn't he get the boot by that shithead Afton? The Fox Boy? Renner and Jilly's friend? Yes, that guy. At least he ain't no drunk. That's too far, Andy. What? No, he's right. I'm sorry about that, Cass. Let's go through it again. Let's break that down. So, again, Cassidy is, I believe it was already confirmed, right? That at some point that Cassidy was our daughter, right? So again, we got fired by Afton, but then they say the Fox Boy. I'm confused. I think I don't know. Maybe the writing is just a bit off here, but I think the main takeaway is that that's probably why he ended up getting kicked out of the establishment, because he's someone who had a drinking problem, and Cassidy knows this. So that's sad to see. Anyone seen my friends? Nope. We aren't your friends. The other friends, Mike. Sorry, I haven't seen them, but I'm sure they're okay. Thanks. This is, again, like, it's such a, ominous feeling, considering, like, she's the last one left now. Why are y'all here? Well, we're getting warmed up for the party later. The Halloween parties at Freddy's are iconic. I remember I shaved my head last time for my soldier costume. Oh yeah, it's Halloween today. Almost forgot. How could you forget Halloween, says Andrew. It's like the best time of the year. Also, I completely didn't even think about that, but she has green eyes like Fredbear, so, Mike says, I'd never forget Halloween, not with the iconic parties at Freddy's. Hey Cass, wanna know what me and Andrew are going as tonight? I made the suit myself. Okay, wait, they made a suit. Wait, Jake and Andrew? I bloody knew it. Jake and Andrew, hold on. Jake and Andrew are the kids that end up possessing the Stitch Wraith. I was thinking, it's like, Jake and Andrew, they were talking about, like, they just said that they're going to be in a costume together. I'm like, why does that sound so familiar? And now we know why. Cassidy says, oh, sure. Andrew says, don't. She'll have to wait and see, like Brooks. Mike says, I want to see. Oh, also, apparently the band will get a new member coming today. Foxboy told me it would be an old friend. I don't know. Is Foxboy supposed to be Fritz? I don't know. Like, I have to only imagine. Anyways, everyone in town wants to see who it could be. What if it's a super cool bassist alligator? Monty. I want it to be Scooby-Doo. I love Scooby-Doo. Me too, Mike. Me too. Wait, what if it's like our costume? Ah! Andrew's like, don't say it! Mike says, isn't it Scooby-Doo? I thought we were all going as Scooby-Doo characters. Andrew said, no, we told you no Scooby-Doo. Alright, says Mike. Are you gonna show up? Only as a ghost. Oh, that's so ominous. that's such horrendous foreshadowing. It will be iconic, says Mike. Oh, if you only knew. And remember to bring your friend, the plushie. That's right. I forgot the plushie is hers. I think that's how we confirmed that Cassie's our daughter, because, like, it's the most likely options, considering the plushie we see every night is the plushie that Cassidy owns. And then Cassie says, sure, I guess. Yeah, the little guy. Jimmy. The plush fella. Oh yeah, I haven't seen him since I got in here. Gotta go. Andrew, break a leg, especially if it's yours. Andrew, what's with you two? Alright, let's go into the hallway. This is last we saw Gabriel. Oh, wait, why the fuck are you there? Also, how is he standing up on his own? Oh, okay. You sneaky little shit.
I called you here because I have a problem.
Oh, okay. And Rita's here too. Oh, really, Mr. Afton? What is it?
Well, it's Elizabeth. Ever since Susie and the other kids started going missing, she just became a brat. Outbursts, pettiness, and other stuff that she had never done before.
Really? That's interesting. I think she's coping, sir. She just lost her friends. She's in need of some cheering up. The weird thing, though, is that we don't see Elizabeth at all in the restaurant, right? And it's, again, like, it's such an ominous feeling knowing that Afton's killing the children who are friends of, his own daughter at that point, and he's family friends with those children's parents.
I see.
Ugh.
Well, I was planning on adding a new character to the brand with Henry leaving the creative choices to me. Might as well do something.
Alright. Do you have any idea what it should be?
Something that used to always cheer her up was, I believe, Miss Pinwheel Abigail's Twizzling Circus.
What?
It had a ridiculous name along those lines, but she did adore it.
Yeah. That's it. That's it. I knew El Jefe knew what to do.
Thank you, Rita. I knew you could help me out on this. The kids really do like you.
I can't help but want to, like, I always notice the odd reactions some of these characters have. Like, I don't know why she's reacting like this. You'd think she'd be pretty flattered by that. I don't think that's the case for Michael. Oh, wait, well, actually that might explain it.
He's rough around the edges, but he's got it from his old man. He'll come around eventually.
Jesucristo, este guapo es increíble. What the? He's pretty much praising Mr. Afton right now, or William.
Why, thank you. I think you're pretty too.
Okay. I didn't know he knew Spanish. Ew! Those old rags are really gonna do this here? That's disgusting. Am I right, Jimmy? For fuck's sakes, what was with that drop? Stop. No, you're not telling me. I'm guessing, like, she said that, turned around, and it went missing. And now we're going to the bathrooms. I do not like this. Oh. Agatha says, Henry almost fell. That man is rustier than those locks, I tell ya. Stain. You said it. This shit ain't easy with the time we got. We need at least another man or something to get this done with for tonight. Agatha says, no one left here who could help, Stain. Those pussy workers went up and left. Stain says, Roy could at least do something. He has the muscle for it. But as we know, Roy left. Agatha says, Roy's gone, Stain. He hasn't been seen. And, Stain's like, seen a ghost almost. He's dead? No, dipshit. He probably left like the others. Why do you care? I liked Roy. No time for sobbing. We gotta get that bear running. I'm assuming Fredbear? Fine. All we need to do is get the locks from the table and we'll be golden. Oh my god. Wait, didn't you already do that? What do you mean? The locks, Stain. Didn't you already do that? No. Henry said. It doesn't matter what Henry said. The locks are gone. Well, if the spring locks are gone, we don't have a problem. No problem? Stain, Edwards, my man. Those things are built like bear traps. Excuse me, can I please get into the bathroom? Y'all are in my way, and my friend is there hiding, says Cassidy. Oh, sorry, Miss Baldine. We gotta get going to Agatha? We're going. God damn it. Oh, I don't know why this, plushie is moving. There's no guarantee that it's moved. I mean, she had to check. She knew it was hiding in the bathroom, so I'm assuming she literally saw it move somehow, but I don't know. Oh boy. Oh, Henry. What the hell are you doing there? Excuse me, Mr. Emily. Could you help me get my friend down from there? Yes, of course. How'd you get him up there in the first place? Well, I didn't. He is just moving around, I guess. Moving around? What exactly do you mean by that? He is moving whenever I pick him up. I don't know. Someone must be messing with you. Here you go. Thank you, Mr. Emily. I'm gonna keep my eyes on him. That's good, kiddo. Anything else you need help with? Okay, let's see here. Who is the special character? Oh, you've heard about him. Or her. Secret. It is someone you know. Someone you maybe don't like. But you'll see. Why wouldn't she like Fredbear? Doesn't she have a plush of him, pretty much? What does that mean, sir? Jaws Shark. The movie? Wait, do you mean... Isn't that disrespectful? Whatever they're trying to insinuate, it kind of went over my head. Well, it wasn't my idea. William, Mr. Afton wanted it. Disrespectful? Oh, wait, actually, I don't know why they use Jaws as a reference. I'm guessing they're saying this because there was an incident with the Fredbear suit. I think, they mentioned that at one point, right? And now if they're reintroducing the character, that, maybe he's like, isn't that disrespectful considering the, incident that happened before? Let's see, how are you? I've been reading. I really like this checkbook called RUR a lot. You wouldn't get it, but I've also spent time watching films. And crying. Mostly crying. I'm sorry about that, Mr. Emily. I hope you feel better. I just lost another child. Things are... What happened to Sammy? Oh, so... 2 children in this universe. Interesting. Divorce. Thank God. I mean, I'm so sorry. I mean, clearly it was like, thank God he's not dead. Did you fix the arcade yet? They deactivated my games as he turned into an 8-bit character. I'll see you later. Stay safe, Cassidy. Don't go near strangers. Smart advice. What the actual fuck? It moved again. Last time I'm doing this. Where are we now? I don't think we've ever been in this part of the building before. Look left, look under the table. Under the table. Okay, I'm ready for another jump scare. Got you for real this time. What's making you move so much? Should I put you in a bird cage or something? Oh, Lord. Ooh. Oh. Oh, that's so... What the... What the hell? Do you think it's an issue with their air cylinders? There's nothing wrong with the show controls. It'd be nice if we could take just one of them back to the back. I know it's important, but we should have time to make sure they fucking work. Do you mean maybe a rat got into them and chewed them up? What? Body's starting to smell funny. It's always rats, Agatha. Always rats. That's kind of a big problem, Stain. Having rats in a restaurant isn't exactly smiled upon. What the hell? Oh. So Cassidy runs out of the restaurant, runs past a girl with... What the hell? She makes it back home. What the hell? So, how did Afton get his hands on the plushie though? C-A-S-S. What the hell? What the hell is going on? Oh, she's back as a ghost now. So they're all here for Halloween. Fritz Baker, right. Bacca. What? She's supposed to be Chica. Cool, I guess? Thanks. Birds don't talk, silly. Oh, it's Michael! But Chica does. She has a wonderful voice. I haven't heard her talk since forever. Yeah, I don't know. I like how we somehow skipped through what we just saw. So clearly, Afton was the one controlling the plushie and used it to lure Cassidy to the back room. But she managed to escape. And then she comes back. I mean, I guess this is where like she got scared, but I don't know like what's going through her mind now, because she came in the costume, like that's what I'm trying to figure out. My point still stands, Tarman. I don't even look like him. Did you watch the movie? Look, I have to go. I have something I need to do. See you later, says Fritz. Bye, says Michael. What does she need to do now? Eleanor. Cassidy, I want your blood. It will be agonizing. What? Just kidding. It's me, Eleanor. I came to the party. She's very powerful and dangerous. Like Dracula, but like as a woman. Iconic. What are you supposed to be? Well, I thought me, Jake, and Andrew were all going to be Scooby-Doo characters, and they would obviously pick the cool ones. So I went with the least cool, so I wouldn't double. Velma. Less iconic. Yeah, I had a feeling you were going for a Velma cosplay there. Or Halloween costume, actually. You look iconic to me, at least. So what did Jake and Andrew do? You'll see. Won't miss them. Iconic. Okay. Again, assuming that they're the Stitch Wraith, right? Just based off the books. I don't know why that would be considered iconic. Aside from, like, the puppet. What the hell? Are they a Trojan horse? What the fuck? We're the horse duo. Okay. At least it wasn't anything like... That's so weird. Why did they say that whatever character they were bringing was gonna be like the, one of the animatronics? I don't know. We? Yeah, we. Oh. So, hey, you're a ghost, right? Yep. Is Andrew in the ass? Let's not talk about it. Yeah. So, I'm gonna go. See you later.
Cassidy!
Oh, I really don't like that. What? Oh no, I started a jump scare me again.
You forgot something.
Oh, I don't like this. I really don't like this. I am aware.
You forgot me.
Oh, that's so disgusting. What does that mean? Oh, yeah. Oh, what? It was you?
The yellow rabbit is everyone's friend. I am one of them.
After all, can't you see it yet? One of them? One of the animatronics, maybe, is what they're meaning? Oh, there's so many... Oh, what? Oh, there's so many... There's, like, unique dialogue choices now. Oh, what? Let's go with the last one, because that seems like the most interesting one so far. Can I hear a story?
Oh, well, that's unexpected. Well,
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Last bedtime story would hurt.
Bedtime story?
A little boy who loved to learn. He would learn anything he could. His father thought that his experiments were too much.
Really? Okay.
But his mother just saw a normal boy. One day, the town was warned of a wild bear roaming the woods. Later that night, the boy waited until 12 a.m. so he could jump out of the window and catch the bear. A new friend after all, but his dad knew about it.
This is... what?
The dad, ever sour with his emotions about the boy, didn't want the kid to be hurt after all. He got out his rifle and went to find the boy in the deep, dark woods in the cold, dark night. Every step had to be careful, every step had to be precise. But one wrong move, and the father was suddenly stuck in one of the boy's experiments, a bear trap. With that, he had to crawl back all the way home, only to be met by the sun and the bear. The fate left to the bear to decide.
What? This is... I'm trying to like follow along right now. It's a bit tough because this is a lot, like the voice acting is a lot more closer to normal English than the subtitles, and I'm trying to like make sense of it. Accept reality? What am I in? Wow, did you see that? Oh, because there's so many choices now I have... I'm not gonna say this. I don't think that... Wow, did you see that? What am I in? Accept reality. What am I in?
Why, you're in Fredbear, of
Yep, I
course.
knew it.
But don't worry, it will fit like a glove. Even more so since the spring locks were removed from the costume. I'll try to add them into my own suit. After all, I am one of them.
So yeah, the spring locks were removed, but he's gonna add them to the spring Bonnie suit because after all, he is one of them. What? Oh. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what they're trying to show now. Fredbear, oh brother. So Fredbear attacks whoever's running down, maybe us? Cassidy, is that really you? What? What? That is very intriguing, and I'm not... I don't know, maybe I'm trying to read too much into it. I'm very curious now about what that ending actually means. Because I am one of them. What does that mean exactly? Huh. There's quite a few like elements in the story that it's weird because I think it's left me with a lot of questions, but it has me very intrigued. I don't know, like this version of the missing children incident is such an interesting story. You know what I mean? Also, we love the Mimic too. Matt Pat, a clap and a half for the man himself. And lastly, a very special thank you to Scott Cawthon for indirectly bringing this project to life with your decade-long story, and to you for playing all the way to the end and giving the Bunny team the opportunity to create something we enjoy. Whether you liked it or not, we hope you enjoyed the game in any way, and we hope to see you again some sunny day. Also, check back on the episodes list because you may find something conclusive. Oh, okay. Oh, that just means I'm gonna have to dig through all of the I'm gonna have to try and dig through all of the Ah, there you go. Conclusive. I'm gonna let's go into extras real quick. I'm trying to see. There's like additional things here. We can choose the daytime. Jeremy, Susie, Fritz, Gabriel, Cassidy. So we can go back and explore a lot more of the dialogue options that we might have missed. Obviously, we have to check out what's in the epilogue for sure. I think that's gonna be really important. So let's go into the epilogue, because I am very intrigued about what that ending is supposed to mean, right? And like that, I don't know, because there's so many other dialogue options. I feel like let's see. Wait, hold on. I'll continue my point later. So, did you think that was it? The end of the tale? The bear looks different now. Of course not. There's still more to clue you in on. 5 children, his own daughter. Freddy's murder someone, killer Vincent Bowden. Wait. The Purple Man is a crooked fool and committed sins that he might regret. But to what extent? Hard to say. Oh my god, hold on. The Purple Man is a crooked fool and committed sins that he might regret, but to what extent? Hard to say. His apathy for the world around him was abundantly clear. But like any other sin, the consequences came. His life slowly became empty. The downfall of his family was caused by those actions. First, the fox boy that left its burrow. But worst of all, Freddy's was falling apart after being left alone. I still couldn't read it. Okay. But then, they started appearing. Voices and figures that took the form of the very rotten beasts he created. He lived years of happiness. He got inspired to bring Freddy's out of obscurity even more. After some time, it became a one-man job as his old partner wasn't there anymore. But those that would be his reset came. They were willing to die if it meant that Freddy's returned as a brand, yet the Purple Man saw potential. With all those angry and hateful towards him in one place, they decided tonight would be the perfect time to corner their jailer. One final reunion. Gabriel, Jeremy, Susie, and Fritz? Oh, I hear him in the room with me. Hide. Jeremy. He can either be in the breaker or at the door. Chica, or Susie, is gonna be in the kitchen. And Fritz, find him on cameras, beware of 1 a.m. I'm gonna have to like try and parse through that on my own time. Present day 1993, I have to assume we're after 1993. This is after Vincent's found dead. This is really... Again, we're probably gonna have to like die a couple times because the mechanics seem to have changed quite a bit. You know, the creepy thing is that... What the flying hell? Okay, so if you see that thing in your room, pretty much, you know, hide. Oh, that was really... Okay, so it seems like at this point, right, the spirits are now free of the suit, right? I mean, that's how, at least, you know, in terms of general FNAF lore, right? When this happens in the main line of the games... Oh boy. We know that, you know, it's because the suits were dismantled, but even so, we know that now, in 1983, the spirits are now decided this is our chance to corner their jailer, right? To kill the man that did this to them. Reset. What the hell? Oh, this is so... At least I am, like, getting the gameplay mechanics right so far. This is Bonnie, who... Hide. It's... The sound effects are so guttural. Eesh. Yeah, but I did not... Again, I'm, like, taken aback by how... You know, how much of this... How this story is unfolded. Yoo-hoo? I mean, seriously, it surprised me. This is definitely a very underrated fan game. I mean, oh jeez. I mean, I already like I was already like getting that feeling after the first game, but this is something really I don't think this is something very different that I don't know, I'm actually at a loss for words. Now oh lord, again. Now here's my question. See, there are still some details in I don't know. I'm not sure. Again, I'm gonna probably have to go back and like try and figure this out on my own because there's like a lot that now, given some of that context, I have to try and like break it down. I definitely have to like I'm definitely doing a story breakdown on this. I mean, this is just again, I did not expect this, and like the story seems to be very like it has a lot more going for it than, you know, I thought. Like I thought we were just gonna have the post-night sections, which I mean we do, but there's actually like, now that the ending was like, you know, these like branching dialogue options as well. I love everything that this game has been doing so far. I'm trying to figure out now what's with this Fredbear that's always like, I really thought this Fredbear was gonna move, only for them to show that it was actually another one in the back. Actually, now that makes sense actually. Cassidy's not here because the suit's spring locks were all removed. And so I assume, hold on, I'm checking the vent. Phantom Foxy will try to get you by hiding on any camera. Holy, oh, that Jesus, that was ghastly. But what the hell? I thought I did. Didn't I like get him on the refresh? I gotta check all the cameras just in case, because I refuse. I mean, like, it sounds normal, but I'd rather not get complacent again. Well, that time, it's both. Yep, get out of here, both of you. Yeah, I think that's like an actual tactic. Like, Phantom Foxy just tries to sneak in with, like, the Chica's appearance. Susie's, rather. I thought I heard it, but I got spooked by the bloody... All clear. 6 a.m. Best to go home and rest. Tomorrow is another day, as usual, but I think that's just same thing. He finally found the suit that will become his tomb, the last lingering piece of his soul. It was right where he left it, a little raggedy with unfinished dreams, but that's exactly how he remembered it. He missed it so much. He missed being the bunny man so dearly. It was the prime of his life. As the phantoms of those long lost watched their killer's dying breath with glee, they knew it was never too simple. He was inside a killer suit, but they forgot that it was his killer suit. It was a part of him, one that he gladly enjoyed being. As the spring locks caved in his flesh, he felt the joy of 1,000 men. He knew he would come back. He always would. He's a part of Freddy's melody, and one thing's for sure, a good song never dies. Oh, and we unlocked everything. I have been recording for an hour now. I think this is a perfect opportunity to leave it here. I won't give my thoughts yet, but yeah, overall that has been the ending for the main gameplay stuff with Tales of the Bunnyman. great job to the developers, the Bunny team, because this is probably one of the more actually no, this is by far the most dark retelling that I've seen in a fan game in my experience, right? When it comes to the missing children incident, it's just the further you go in, it just gets darker and darker. And I think, like, again, it helps show, like, yeah, you know, even though, you know, we tend to make fun of these characters, at least from a story perspective, the story that is in this universe is one of sorrow and just overall darkness. With all that said, I hope you did enjoy. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Lets me know you're enjoying the content and want to see more of it. The game will be in the description below as always. And with that said, I'll see you in another video. Take care.